Welcome back to Impulse Plays. I'm Crazy Carl Winter here with Andy Culpepper, the Replenish Master, lover of attunement, and all things card disadvantage. How are you doing, Andy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I feel
We
like
got
I'm a little bit unfairly pigeonholed there, but I'll let it slide.
got to start the video if you want to get the words in. That's just how it goes. Anyway, today we got a sweet match for you. We got blue-red TinkerStax versus blue-white Dreadnought. So I'm looking forward to watching this. It was I remember being fun to play, but I don't remember how it went. Uh, I got to imagine that TinkerStax is the good guy here, right, Andy?
Nice. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's not so much fun to play against, but it is definitely a little
Oh,
bit more
yeah,
offbeat than the blue-white Dreadnought.
right, yeah. Oh, which is more miserable, Stacks or Dreadnoughts? Ooh, I guess we'll have to see. Um,
Yeah, I've played against both. I'm not super familiar with either deck as far as playing with it, but I've definitely lost to both.
Yeah, they're both really strong decks. They're both really, really strong. This Tinker Stacks deck is I don't remember who I stole it from. I am so sorry, whoever's deck list this is that I stole it from. I did not get proper credit. I did not really make any changes other than, if I remember correctly, this list had two more City of Traders, and I'm not about that life, so I tossed in another, I think, Gemstone Mine and Croesus Catacombs. Um, but beyond that, it's a sweet deck. Like, you got the Tinker to get the silver bullets, and then the Goblin Welders. I don't know. What do you think is gonna be the biggest problem for the Dreadnought deck to deal with, Andy?
Let's see. There's a lot of one-ofs here. So you got the ensnaring bridge. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of a big one.
Yeah.
Of course, they can always phase it out or deal with it. But there's
Mm-hmm.
also a couple Sphere of Resistance that's going to be pretty good at just
Mm-hmm.
taxing the combo.
Mm-hmm.
One more on the side.
Yeah.
So those are going to be key cards, I would think.
Yeah. I think I'm on the fence about Goblin Welder. I don't know how good Goblin Welder is gonna be just because they have access to Swords of Plowshares, but and there's really not much else
Hmm.
you plow, So like, they've just got it's gonna be full targeted all the time. But
Yeah, that's true. If only the deck still played Lotus Petal, then you could weld out their Dreadnought
I
and
know
bring back the Lotus Petal.
that would be sweet. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
All right, and let's take a look at this Dreadnought list. This is featuring my favorite Masks Basics, which I am in love with. They're just the greatest.
Can't go wrong with those.
Nope, and I think otherwise it's pretty stock standard. Let's see here. I think this list does not. Yeah, this list does not have impulses in it, which is, I know, egregious for this channel to show.
I'm seeing two
Oh no, there
there.
are two. There are two. There's not the full four.
Okay,
That's the
yeah.
problem. There's not the full four. That's where the sin is there.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the sin.
Yeah, I hear people say that it's not at its best in this deck, and I guess I trust their judgment, but
I hear it
nice to
both.
see at least two.
I hear it both ways. I hear some people say it's insane, and other people say it's garbage. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Okay.
it's not great with a sphere resistance play, that's for sure. But I guess we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah, this
let's,
should be interesting.
yeah, let's pop into this video. And I sped it up just a little bit because it's not a super long match, but it's long enough. I'm seeing an ensnaring bridge on my side. This is me playing
All right.
TinkerStax versus Ben playing Dreadnought. Ensnaring bridge seems like it's gonna be pretty
Okay.
good.
Yep, right off the rip. That's nice to have in the opener.
Yeah. Problem is resolving it against the deck with 4 counterspell, 3 days, 4 boil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with I tried playing it in Pit Rack a long time ago too, and just the 3 mana is just pretty clunky a lot of the times.
Speaking of clunky, look at that top deck.
Sweet. That's a really good start. That's like exactly what you want.
Oh, I see a foil in Ben's hand. Is he thinking about letting me
Oh,
Ancestral
okay.
Recall
It's
here? I think he is. I think you got to though, like, right? You just,
yeah, I think it's worth foiling.
yeah,
But either
wild.
way, it's a great start.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a procedural error there. The meddling mage and the island should be below the foil. But that's okay. I don't think that
Graveyard order matters.
it sure does. It sure does. So he's got the opt. Interesting, he didn't. I don't know if this is this his main phase or I lost track of what turn we're on. Maybe responded to the sphere, but whatever works. Um,
Yeah, did he have a yeah, he did have the strand in play. Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so that was it on step. Okay, so interesting. I'm okay. Well,
Wow. Okay. Well,
sure, why not? I feel like every time I've let somebody play this deck, they just turn to Dreadnought me.
Oh my
I think
god.
this is actually Ben's first time playing the Dreadnought deck too. Same thing happened with my
Okay,
buddy
but
Josh.
yeah,
Yeah, it was wild,
beginner's luck, I guess.
right? And does he have the days? I think this is the really big inflection, the really big point here, and he does not
Yeah, no days.
look.
Okay, that would have been just way too perfect.
Yeah, seriously.
We know Ben's a luck stack, but he's not always that lucky, I
Right,
guess.
exactly, exactly. Now he's not completely out of the water or out of the or in the hot water. I don't know what the euphemism I'm looking for here, but
Yeah.
he's got Vision Charm in his deck, which I forgot about when we were
Yeah.
playing. He remembered because he
Yeah.
is much better than I am, and um,
Hmm.
he was like, "Yeah, I just got to get Vision Charm twice." I'm like, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you keep tapping that ancient tomb, it'll just be once.
That's true. That's true. Getting used to taking damage, and this is a big problem for him for sure.
Yeah, that's really good because um yeah, I guess there's no disenchantment or anything, but
No, but it's like the thing is he can Vision Charm, but I can also like toss out a sphere and then get it back. I don't know. That's just
yeah,
it's gonna make
if
things
you got
very
two welders
difficult.
out, you could save it from a vision charm, I guess.
Impulse Crew. So he's got the impulse,
Impulse crew.
and I can't see what he's got. He's probably looking. I don't know what he's looking for here. I guess Vision Charm is really like his only out, like double Vision Charm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think I have any way to counter that. So I guess if he just gets there, he gets there.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
mean maybe like landing a meddling mage and hoping you have a couple of cards in hand, you could chip in some damage, but
yeah. This is an interaction I love. The gating lands and
yeah,
the the
gemstone
gems of
mine.
mine. Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, works with City of Traders too, pretty
Yes, it
nicely.
does. Yes, it does. That's a pretty good turn there. Um,
Yeah, Sphere's good.
yeah, I think this
It's
Tangle Wire, not the Tangle Wire, the 39 should probably be welded. Should probably have been welded out for a sphere. Um,
hmm, maybe.
just because
Maybe you're
it,
thinking like since he comboed already, like there's not as much need to have
yeah,
Spheres in play.
yeah. Also, I do have a Devourer in hand. I see, so I think I'm just kind of like biding time until I can draw a
Mm-hmm.
Tinker or just Mise the Alter Dementia or whatever.
Sure.
Oof, Winter Orb, what a card! What a card!
That's rough.
Okay, and I think I'm second guessing the Devourer here. No, I do go for it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Just round it out.
So I think I was considering pumping it here, um, but I didn't want to lose the altar randomly, and I can't get bigger than the dreadnought.
Hmm.
I can't attack anyway because of the ensnaring bridge.
Right,
So
because you're on bridge.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of just hanging out there, I guess, until you find the Tinker or the Altar.
yeah. Which I don't know. I don't know if that's. I guess it's fine because like if he plows it, then I just weld it, and it's whatever. But
Yeah.
um, I'm just
Yeah.
explaining the combo to
Pretty
Ben
safe
here.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got metal mage. He was asking me what he should name, and I was like, well, typically you have to worry about fling or alter dementia, and I think we
Hmm.
got a little card. I think he named alter dementia here, if I remember correctly, um, because he wasn't sure about Tinker, or maybe just didn't know about
Ah,
Tinker.
okay.
Or maybe I didn't tell him Tinker. There's a variety of things that could have gone on there, but
Yeah. Yeah, so Altar's just a one of in this list, I
mhm.
guess, right? As opposed to the dedicated
Yeah,
Devourer decks where you see all four.
exactly, exactly. And there's four Tinkers, so um, yeah. we uh
Yeah.
we always talk about having infinite tokens on hand or something to write these things down on. And it turned out I had some blank cards in one of my boxes. So yep, he named Alter Dementia. Okay.
Okay.
And just tossing out more artifacts seems good.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, I feel like Ben can kind of stall the game here, but I don't really see his chances of actually winning. Well, I mean, he could still. You are down to 12. Okay, so you have been tapping that tomb.
Yeah.
You have some blockers now, but
Yeah. More blockers even because Karn can animate them. Yeah. And I think that's math
yeah,
I was doing because I was worried about the Vision Charm, and
yeah.
I mathed it out and I was like, I'm gonna not die between Karn and like I'll lose my board, but I won't die. So
Hmm.
yeah, this
Yeah,
yeah, this game really I think just comes down to who does the thing first, and if I don't get lucky and draw Ensnaring Bridge. Like if I did not draw that Ensnaring Bridge there, this game's
yeah.
over 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, he had the nuts basically, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty amazing what a bridge can do.
Yeah, tell us in the comments which of us got luckier, me to draw the ensnaring bridge, or Ben to have the tinker or the stifle knot combo on turn two
Turn two with
after
foil
having the
back
foil.
up.
Exactly, yeah, foil back up, like
Yeah.
real good. Okay, so he's got some draws coming to him from. Oh, there's a vision charm I see. This
Okay.
is that right to
Just
the top.
digging.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's got a dead dreadnought and a dead daze there, but he really needs that vision charm.
Mm.
So, oh, but
Yeah, I
that's
guess if he gets multiple dreadnoughts into play somehow, then that
mm-hmm,
could help. Like, you just need to take out the bridge
mm-hmm.
and swing with all of them.
This is ungood for him. Yeah, because he's got a can't resolve a vision charm here. Definitely,
Yeah.
I was thinking it's definitely
You
a
got the
mistake to
yeah.
not get the sphere out here, but got the port. Yeah, I should have definitely gotten the sphere out because I
Mhm.
have the port because I can port him for
Yeah.
days and just basically
The
lock him out
port
of the
winter orb
game.
thing is brutal. Yep.
Yep.
And then once the tangle wire hits, it's probably going to be
Mm-hmm.
over for him. Okay, so he goes
He
to the
correctly plays the vision
charm.
charm on the ensnaring bridge. That's really good. And the question is, do I weld it? I probably should have welded that Karn into the sphere. So yeah, that was a big blunder on my part. It's gonna cost
Mm.
me
Oh,
something.
just yeah, keep him locked for
Mm-hmm.
that turn.
Block with the
Okay, the winter orb.
pass Carl. What are you doing here? I don't think I agree with these plays at all. I think just toss the Karn in front of
Yeah,
him, take
yeah,
4.
because he becomes a 0/8, right? So you just take
Yeah,
4.
yeah. Instead, he gets to kill my Winter Orb. I mean, I get to weld it back, so it's not like the end of the world. What do you think you swap out here? Probably the Devourer? I toss out the Sphere.
Maybe.
Interesting. Brought Karn back?
Huh.
Uh,
A lot
okay.
of decision points there.
Yeah, there are, yeah. Especially with the Welder in play, yeah. I,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna let Ben have a full untap with no prison elements in play. That seems reasonable, right? There's no way that could backfire
Okay.
on me.
Well, you just hoping you just had that one
Okay, so I
vision
bring back
charm.
out I
It's
bring
gonna
back
bring
out the
back the
Winter Orb. Yeah, I should have a Static Orb in
that
here
makes
too,
sense.
or Static or Sheer Resistance play here too. But yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
risk because if he had another, oh, he hits another Vision Charm too.
Oh,
So,
yeah. If
but he
he
doesn't
had
have the
land, he could.
land. Yeah, he could have won, or not won, but like
Yeah.
again, cost me stuff on the
Yeah.
board.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and then I have the Tinker, so that is
Okay.
going to be pretty elementary. Just making sure he
Yeah, I
can't
think he
foil
just.
here. Okay, that's I think the first good play I've made this game.
Oh, lock out the foil makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Tinker away the Karn, and that gets around the Meddling Mage, which allows me to go for the Altar, which I am unfortunately not good at finding. There we go. And then I explained to Ben how the combo works. He sort of understands. I think he understands how the Devourer works, like the Feb combo, but it's a little bit. I mean, it's basically the same general thing with the Altar Dementia. So I'm just explaining to you what you do is you
Yeah.
put the removal on the stack a bunch of times until you get to the point where you have to one at a time. You let them resolve, and you go one at a time until you hit the sacrifice trigger for the devourer. At which point you resolve, you respond one at a time, putting a bunch of sacrifice triggers on the stack, and eventually you just throw the devourer at their deck and hope they don't have Sylvan or Gaze Blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty wild combo. I remember actually when I started pre-modern, this combo hadn't been figured out yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think it debuted in maybe 2018 or 2019, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's wild. So it's
Pretty
it's
wild.
what's funny is I think this would have been an extended lethal combo, right? Because or I don't know. Yeah, after sixth edition, you could have done this because I remember we were having a
Yeah,
discussion in the Discord a while back about why nobody did the Feb combo with Devourer, and then it was
right.
it was brought up that it was errated to get +1/+1 counters instead of +X/+X counters. So here we did
Aha.
some sideboarding. I debated bringing in defense grids and ended up not. I brought in
Hmm.
some overloads, some bounce, and some spheres, taking out some one ofs and the winter orbs that are not. I don't know. Winter orbs okay, but that deck functions
Yeah, I
in
feel
so
like I
few
would
lands
keep
anyway.
one in maybe.
Yeah, that would probably not be a bad idea. I think I just had to have space and something had to get cut. So
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then yeah, Ben brings in disenchants and cursed totems, which is I think perfectly fine. Um,
yeah.
there
Curse
could be
Totem
an
is pretty nuts.
yeah, could be an argument for bringing in
The
last breath
monster.
as well, but that seems kind of medium.
Just to out a welder. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I think we both keep our openers here. Nope, just kidding. As I say that, Ben Mulligans. So I mean, he's looking for just going out of the gates with his combo. Um,
Yeah. So he doesn't have any disenchant, or no, there's 2 disenchant.
there are
Okay,
two
yeah.
chance now. Yeah, he's got some answers for
Yeah.
Snaring Bridge, so
Okay.
he doesn't just get completely locked out by a random Luxac draw.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the rest of the sideboard. I don't know how I feel about Curse Totem. I think it's fine. Like I guess it shuts off Welder, shuts off Triskelion,
Yeah,
Devourer.
it seems good to me. I mean, like all
Yeah.
your your Karn, your Masticore, if that ever mattered,
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
Devour.
Yeah, I mean, Masscore super matters because he's a meddling mage deck, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just Masscore the meddling mages and they're all gone.
totally.
So I don't know what he would be going for with meddling mage if he's looking to open on that. I would imagine Tinker, because a lot of it has to do with what he draws, right? Like if he draws Curse Totem, he's not going to name Welder because he just draws Curse Totem down, and that's fine.
Yeah, Tinker, maybe Tanglewire if he's worried about just getting locked down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Do I have
yeah,
any?
Tinker's
Yeah.
the busted card.
Yeah. Card is so good. I love me some Tinker. Very sad I can't go for like Memory Jar or whatever, but
I know.
it is what
I
it
tried
is.
that in the band series. I got to play with Memory Jar and
That's sweet.
Tinker.
That's sweet.
I went 0-4 somehow.
Huh. That's not broken
Yeah, you
enough.
need. It turns out you really need like a lot of the other stuff, like the Mana Vaults and the Yawgmoth Wills and the Vampiric Tutors and all that.
Mm, yeah, makes sense. Okay, so Ben does not have the skill to play Phyrexian Dreadnought and a combo piece
Mm,
in the same turn on turn
That's
two. That's a big
that's
mistake, I
sad.
think.
Really.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna hurt his chances here.
yeah. Clearly needs some more practice with the deck. It's,
Clearly skill issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bibble Swoop. All right, so he resolves his impulse. Didn't get to see what he brought out because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy making fun of him. But I've got a port. That's pretty good.
Some good.
Yeah. No, I'm very much on the Sabo's Web hype train. I have not added Sabo's Web to my Dreadnought
Mm,
deck, but I don't know what you think about that. 'Cause I don't.
mm.
Is port like a huge issue for the deck? I don't think so, right?
I wouldn't say it's a huge issue. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's annoying, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I'd have to. I
Web
don't.
seems like a good fit for the Tinker deck though, for sure.
Not when you're running Rashad and Port. It's a lot less
Oh,
common.
well, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's not awful, but like
yeah. Seems like it'd be nice to have one to weld in and out and draw some cards,
that's
but
true. That's true. Yeah. That's when you just bring in. You just play a Jomday Tome or something, right? Just
sure. Yeah,
shove
I've
some
seen
into it.
Urza's blueprints. I think
Nice. That's sweet.
as a Tinker target. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, it's decent.
All right. So what's I think he's thinking about Curse Totem here, maybe. Okay, no, he's got a Dreadnought
All right, going for it.
and a Vision Charm. Nice. Okay, so he's a little slow on the uptake, but that's it's fine.
Yeah, turn 3 is acceptable, I
Did I
guess.
just top deck that Overload? I did just top deck that Overload.
Okay.
Ben, I owe you apology. I know
All
your
right.
apology next time I see you.
Okay.
That is not okay.
It's got the gush. So you're not playing around days here at all.
I
Or
am
do
because
you
I
have
tapped the tomb and I
okay.
have one
I
floating.
see.
Yeah,
Okay, you got mana floating.
yeah,
All right. I'm not down.
yeah. I'm not sure. Did I hope I had the Overload in hand. If I did not, that is a super loose play because I had Rushing River and I could just Rushing River next turn,
Hmm.
like on his
Mm-hmm.
upkeep. So, tell me in the comments how
It's true
bad I
because
am because I don't know how cards work.
that was your only colored source there, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's super loose. Super loose.
Yeah.
So I got a Masticore here, and I looks. I don't know how I feel about dropping on a Masticore here. I mean, he's got one land in play. It's probably fine, right? It's a 5 turn
Seems like
clock.
a good time to start clocking him. Yeah.
Yeah. Until he plays, a second Phyrexian Dreadnought and combo piece, but looks like he doesn't have it there. Well, that's good for me. Start the Devourer. Okay. Ooh, a Sphere. That's a nice draw. But I decide not to play it. Interesting.
Just keeping cards in your hand for the Mastercore, I guess.
That's my guess, yeah. But I mean, I don't want to get rid of the Rushing River. I get that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Spears seems like a good one
I can't tell what that
Haven't
red
played
card
because he has to get
is.
up to.
Is that a welder? I think it's a welder. Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of the sphere. I don't want to get.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, with the port and the sphere in play, he has to get up to 5 lands in play to actually do anything, which
Mm-hmm.
is not the
Mm-hmm.
easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, sacking the thing, drawing another rushing river. Okay. I'm clearly showing my lack of skill in drawing colored mana sources in my deck with a ton of colorless producing lands.
Well, who needs him?
I
You
guess
actually made
not,
the
yeah.
mana more responsible. I guess you took out the 2 traders and put in more colored sources.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely wasn't being cheap and not spending another $600 or whatever it is for City of Traders either right now.
Gold border ones are pretty cheap.
They are. I don't know. Aesthetics just
They're
doesn't
just
work for me. Yeah.
shameful, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. No shade against people who do play gold borders. Like by all means, just not what
Yeah.
I enjoy. I did consider getting two more gold bordered ones for this deck, but I was like, nah, I'll just tinker with the mana base a little bit, and go from there.
Yeah, it feels weird playing gold borders after being like a tournament player where they were illegal
Yep.
forever.
Yep. That's a
But
huge part of it for me. Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
it does look cool when you get like a fully gold bordered deck, like a mud
Yeah.
deck or reflect.
Yeah.
You can go all gold.
Yeah. Those are sweet. Those are super sweet. Okay. And I don't Dust Bowl the Attica Wastes. Okay. Guess I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man.
Oh, it costs you a bunch of life, I guess.
I
Well,
guess, but like
a little bit of life.
I'm already at 12. Like I'm at the inflection point.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's got the Dreadnought and he's got the Stifle. Seems good.
Hey, just need to get up to 24 mana, mass
Yeah.
score it down.
I think this deck can do it. I really think
I
it
think it
can.
actually probably can, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like turn 30, but you know.
Yeah.
So I've got
Yeah,
Factor
so I guess
Friction. I don't know why I'm so attached to this Welder. I mean, yeah, God Molder's a sweet card, but I can't cast it, so like, just get
mhm.
rid of it. I think that was a Chromatic Sphere. Maybe it wasn't a Chromatic Sphere if I'm just passing. Stop
Yeah, the
shuffling
lack
your
of
cards, Carl. Okay, I think it's a Tangle Wire. Yeah, it's a Tangle Wire.
huh,
Okay.
okay, not quite good enough here.
Yeah. If I had Dust Bowled one of the Attica Wastes, it would have been
It would
fine.
be better.
Yeah.
You could still tap 4 lands though, I guess.
Yep. Yep. Because I can port one. Yeah, he just taps his lands, and yeah, I'm just not able to do anything.
I guess if you port in response to the Tanglewire trigger, then he can't tap that. So he did.
True. Yeah. Yep.
If
That.
he had 4 lands to play. Okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely should have, because I'm not using these ancient tombs for anything. Like I could have just taken 2 damage last turn, sacked an ancient tomb with some of my floating mana, and then he would do nothing this turn, which would be pretty good for me.
Hmm. Yeah, that's hindsight, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
2020.
so. I guess so. I don't like to think the camera makes me second guess decisions, but maybe it does, or maybe I mean, actually, really, what it comes down to is I'm just bad, and that's really what the issue is. It's a skill issue.
That's ridiculous.
Trying to think, yeah, trying to think about like what am I doing here? Like these just do not seem like good plays, but
Yeah,
um,
I mean, a lot of this stuff is, I mean, it's a hard game,
it really is. Yeah. All right, go down to
especially when
4.
you're playing decks that you're not super used to.
Yeah, yeah. I've played this Tinker deck twice, maybe 3 times, and I've played with and against the Dreadnought deck a bunch of times, but I just lose that. I just lose it all the time. Um, I like to say that, or I like to tell the story like last LobsterCon. Um, I lost 5 matches, 4 of which were to Dreadnought decks.
Mm, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And I had not really played against
Yeah,
them before, so I'm like, oh, this is a pretty
okay.
strong strategy.
Yeah, I remember watching your game versus the blue-red Dreadnought. That was quite a nail
Oh man,
biter.
that guy drew so many lands. He drew so
So
many
crazy.
lands.
You're like 1 card in hand away from like foiling something for the win.
Yep. Ooh, I got the Rushing River,
Okay.
and I'm bad and do it on my main phase instead of waiting for his upkeep so that Vision Charm doesn't save
Hmm.
him. But he has a foil anyway, so you'd have just foiled. So like it wouldn't have.
Okay, okay.
I can see now that it wouldn't have mattered, but at the time I remember being like, "Oh, this is bad," and it
Yeah,
didn't.
yep. Always good to upkeep that removal.
Yeah, I do that all the time. It's just something it's a bad habit. Like, no, I'm gonna do it now, and they can't counter. Like, well, no, they can Vision Charm and then untap and phase back in.
Mm,
All right, so I'm on the
yeah.
play. Looks like I've got a sphere. Is it a turn one sphere? It is not. Okay, Ben is looking at his mulligan. Okay, like a welder or something. Nope, just land go. So got a port, Mind Stone. Something I've been debating with this Tinker deck is putting in more Factor Fictions. I don't know if it's right, but like
Mm,
Factor is such a good card.
hmm. Yeah, especially when you can like ramp into it.
And then weld the things in that they discard,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
yeah, it's just tight. I don't know what to cut. I'm not well versed with the deck, I guess. It is.
Yeah, you got to keep a good artifact count.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. All right. So I go for the port. Yeah, I guess I was playing around days for the sphere. So that's a reasonable
mhm.
play, I guess.
Yeah.
Not bluffing a red blast is not a very reasonable play, but yeah, landing that sphere is gonna be huge because he can't combo this turn. He can maybe combo next
Mhm.
turn. Actually, no, he can't because I'm gonna port him. So yeah, he's that slows him down a ton. Oh, and he doesn't have his third land drop. Means no meddling
Okay,
mage. Yeah,
that's huge. Yeah, so
that
you
is
got a lot of breathing
ungood.
room here.
Yep, man, and a mind
And
stone.
now
Yeah,
that, yeah,
just
sports active.
yeah, just firing on all cylinders. I think I see a factor picture in my hand too, which is what I was ruminating on it so much.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's so I'll need what 7 mana for Foff plus port. Yeah.
Sport. You're getting there quick.
Yeah, yeah. My 22 land deck, just running it out.
All right, there's the dynamo.
Yeah, there is. There is. Yeah, it's a situation where Ben isn't doing anything, but I'm also not doing anything. I'm just making him not do anything.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you can get him like if you had Winter Orb, I guess you could get him like in the
Mm-hmm.
super hard lock, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to do that against. I played this against Rich Shea a few weeks or months ago at this point, and
mhm.
he was playing Tropical Enchantress, and I had to spend like 4 turns building a Mishra's Helix, Spear Resistance,
Mm.
and Winter Orb block, and it was super hard.
Mhm.
I think I did it one game, and then the next game I wasn't able to pull it off. It was something
Okay.
else. Okay, so we got double
It's pretty
welder.
satisfying when you've got him
Oh
in the
yeah, I
hard
made
lock.
him work for it. Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Frantic Search is it's a pretty good card though. Turns out, oof, Benson looks
yeah, it
sweet. We got
sure
double
is.
welder or double dreadnought. So got some welders. I think I agree with that. Toss the welders in one pile and the artifacts in the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of a redundant
yeah. It's
act.
like one welder's bad, two welder. It's not like exponentially bad. It's just it sucks slightly more. Whereas like
Yeah.
guaranteeing a welder plus other stuff, no way that's good.
Hmm.
So heads up factor
It's a
fiction
pretty
there.
good way to just make all your artifacts indestructible, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A mechanic that did not exist in this era.
That's true.
Okay, so we got the welder, got the port going,
All right, there's a clock. Start
and
beating down with those goblins.
am I like I don't know? Do I have like some sort of mental block on using Dust Bowl? Like, do I just forget that exists or something?
That's
Oh
funny.
man,
Yeah, it would be pretty strong here because
yeah.
you've got quite a mana advantage on him.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, I can just get rid of those Shivan Reefs. You know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. I just forget the Dust Bowl's there. I think it's a one of, and I don't play the deck very often, so I'm really just not paying attention to it. I'm trying to like figure out how I'm gonna lock him out with other stuff, and
Sure.
yeah, just something to keep for me to keep in mind going forward is my decks that have Dust Bowl and them have Dust Bowl, and it has an activated ability that's very good.
Details, details.
Yep, yep. Okay, so he's got a Meddling Mage here. I think he discarded one. Oh, a Curse Totem. That's a nice play.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So that Welder I was super proud about. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna be
Oh,
on
I do have.
beatdown
Oh,
duty.
I do. I am
Okay,
aware that Dust Bowl exists. Okay, good job, me. Good job, me. A
right.
little late maybe, but maybe he wouldn't have cast that Curse Totem. We had
Hmm.
just played correctly.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
Stack. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
fun
gonna be
card to
strong.
see.
Yeah, I love that card. For a long time. It took me a long time to find a smokestack at a reasonable price. I had one of
Yeah.
the 30th anniversary ones, like those full art weird looking ones, and there's no way I'm playing that. Um, it was like one of the cards I was missing for a long, long time.
Yeah.
That and finding a fourth Urza's Legacy Tinker. I ordered some and I got sent a list one instead of a normal one like I'd asked for, and I couldn't remember which package it came
Oh,
from.
I hate
So
when that happens.
yeah, so I was just
You
stuck
should
with
have
it.
told me. I think I have 5 for some reason.
Oh,
I was
okay.
looking through my box and I was like, why do I have a 5th Tinker?
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I was doing that the other day too. I've been just clearing out stuff that I have too many copies of, and
Yeah.
feels good to do some spring cleaning. All right,
Yeah.
supported him. Yeah, he's got nothing going on. I just got the 17 turn clock. Oh, a Tango Wire. Jeez. Well,
Yeah, this is gonna be a slow grind.
it is. It's gonna be real tough for Ben to play out of. I don't know what he's got. He's got a.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
He does have Vision Charm, so like he can Vision Charm the Sphere of Resistance, I guess, and then do nothing
Yeah, I guess
anyway.
he's not holding a disenchant, but nice
Yeah.
to get that stack off the table.
Okay. So sacrifice this the
Mm.
totem. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of need your lands here to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and stifles the smokestack ability. That's
Mm.
nice. That's sweet. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
Reminding him he has to tap his curse totem. That's not a thing he's gonna let do. Okay, that's a nice stifle. Yeah, that's
Mm.
strong. That's real strong.
Yeah, buys a turn.
Mm-hmm. It's my son's bedtime alarm up on the top of the phone. Apologies for the distraction there. All right, so what do I draw? I've not been very good about showing my hand these last few turns. I think I've just been too focused on attacking with Goblin Welder.
All right, he's got a friend.
Yep, 8 turn clock. Let's go. All right, does he have another stifle for smokestack? And I'm stacking things ostensibly correctly with the Tango Wire, then the smokestack. So the smokestack resolves first. Another stifle.
Oh, sniffle. Okay. Treading
That's
water.
awesome. Yep.
Definition of treading water.
Yep. I mean, he's trading
It
one
is
for
making
one. Like,
you.
oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
making you lose a permanent every time.
Okay. The overload
Okay.
there is overkill, I think. I don't have anything to well
Yeah.
really, but I guess that lets me loop Tango Wire in and out and stuff. But oh, I go for the
Yeah, so now
double.
your welders are unlocked. You've got infinite tangle wire.
Yep, I got double smokestack counters right
Pretty
now, so this is
good.
going to be not good for him.
Jeez. Burning those stifles.
Yeah, it's saving him some permanence. That's definitely a thing that's happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so let's get rid of that smokestack. Swap it out for a sphere. Oh no, I got a Drain Dynamo. Okay,
Mm.
get out the. Okay, this is reasonable sequencing. That's not something I'm used to
Hmm.
seeing out of me right now. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool the tricks you can do with the welder because you're so used to just welder just dying instantly in
Right.
pre-modern because it dies to everything. But
Yeah, it's so
once you get a
powerful.
couple in
Yeah.
play, yeah, you can do
Yeah.
some pretty insane stuff.
Okay, so we got a sphere. Weld out the sphere for a Tango Wire. Yep. Yeah, just keeping the beatdown going, keep the lock going.
Doing it all.
Yeah, yeah. This is uh hard to play out of to say the least.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's
you
anything
can.
you can do at this point. Like, yeah, he just scoops it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's just a hard lock at this point because I'm gonna not lose permanence to my smokestack ever. He's gonna be
and his
sacrificing a
hand was
permanent every turn.
stacked too.
It
He
was, yeah. He had a great hand.
had all the goods.
Wow, that was wild.
Cool. That was
Yeah,
cool to see that deck do its stuff.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Again, I mean, we got to see both decks do the thing, which is kind of cool. That's
Yeah,
a very EDH mindset where everybody gets to do their thing, but um,
yeah.
his was just a lot faster than
Dread
mine.
dot things.
I'd have to go back
Nobody
and like
cares about the dread dot thing.
exactly,
It's all
exactly.
things at this point.
I'd have to go back and like look at the timestamps for the games, but I have a feeling I took way more game actions and way more time out of that match than Ben did.
Yeah.
But he was a good sport to put up with it. Good sideboarding. Taking out Gush. Okay, okay. I didn't see what he took out earlier, so
Single gush. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I guess he
interesting.
just wanted to keep his permanence in play for reasons
Yeah, that would
that
make
we
sense. Yeah.
saw in that game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, my final thoughts is that Tinker deck is sweet.
Really
Um
sweet.
and Sphere of Resistance is not a very fair Magic card.
Yeah, there's some nasty things that can happen to you in pre-modern, kids. Be careful.
I was just watching a video that Card Market put up today. It was Mengucci was playing Replenish, and it was like an introduction to pre-modern. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? That's so harsh to show. That is not what you introduce your friends to. Like you do like black
Spend
white
half an
versus
hour
rock or
explaining
something like that, or
Stax.
madness versus
Yeah.
black white. That's the. It's not like super indicative how the format works, but you ramp up to the Goblin Welders and the
Yeah,
Replenishes of the world, right?
that's diving in the deep end. Yeah,
For
for
sure,
sure.
for sure. Well, thanks for joining me today, Andy. This is a lot of fun.
Oh, my pleasure.
Folks, feel free to like and subscribe, comment on how bad I am. As usually, I like to hear about how good I am, but those I don't know. There's some questionable plays in that game, so please feel free to remind me of how I need to improve. And we will see you guys next time.
Later.